Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still run the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Second and 4. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back to throw now on first down. This pass hauled in by Dotson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're open for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
Yeah.
Pick up there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen,
you can turn it
that's
off.
when you're seeing guys doing their job.
You can turn it off.
Some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Okay, ready?
Again, it's Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that would be the last shot that they take in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitzer or just drop everyone into coverage to crack the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Chandler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. We'll make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points. And they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. This is great. But from the 15... the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Fights through it. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This nigga.
This one is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Commanders are going to get the football here.
That boy is so scary. God, throw the rock, son.
Second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Able to connect with Dotson. He's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run with Robinson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have retaken the lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Yo, why do we get this bull can't throw for nothing? All you gotta do is drop it in the gap. This nigga's going.
A definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. There's some space here. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They felt they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, a 1-yard touchdown reception as they have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Ooh, come on, linebacker, you got to take that.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
We got to take
Creeping
that.
up on a minute to play in this first half. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down.
Missed him.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think that they probably just looked at things and said, unfortunately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Back to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ty Chandler, 32 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run again here.
Hayward. Going too far.
Down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get the ball out.
Gain there down to the 37-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. You tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I missed that.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's back out there to put this one away, maybe with some frustration after the
You can charge your phone, and yeah, when I'm done this game, I got you.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly
2 hands.
so we'll see if they
What?
can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and still.
I'm using my box. That's what you're talking about.
Right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And
Here, here.
by the Eagles.
This one?
They are going to set up shop at the 40.
Alright, you gotta wait.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even if this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call is not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Just wait a second, Shorty. I just hear that.
And that is incomplete.
Here, just put.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Where your phone?
4th down now coming up.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively.
Plug it in.
Force them into 4th down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
Come on, y'all.
let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Right through the
He
body.
doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. It's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him. Don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. That's a big miss. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try and go with the quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And they're going to be set up now.
Man, we're going to take the pick sixes back, bro.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second down.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Chandler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to look deep down the field. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keon Crossing. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
And this is caught.
Touchdown,
Philadelphia.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way.
He was hitting inside. He was right outside.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Free wins.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Ed one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
That nigga Wade was going to take that. Who was that safety?
Get themselves reasserted.
See?
Things down. See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They go play action here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his
crossing. I think this is bullshit.
He's going to take him down right at the 40-yard line. Robinson up the middle. He's got room at the 30. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Target is to Dotson, and he's got it.
Get the fuck out of here. Wow.
He'll be stopped at the 6. No reason not
4 motherfuckers touched him. This nigga still got it.
They run the jet sweep, Dotson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception.
If you're gunning them passes, you're going to keep taking them.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Get down.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, we see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Philadelphia, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Washington, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. I jump out the booth, then I might hop through the roof. Got on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some lies to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all they have diamonds is new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm painting.